Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Awaken October Challenge. Today, as previously posted, we are starting our evening meditation tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time due to some scheduling inconsistencies which we're working out. To be honest, I refused not to be here for this. 31-day commitment is a 31-day commitment to ourselves. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And a wonderful good evening to you, Carol. I'm glad you made it. Kelly is not here this evening. She's actually doing music down with the play group for the Beauty and the Beast play we're taking part of. And I am not tonight. The reason being is to be honest, I made it crystal clear to them that on occasion, if there was a conflict, this came first. And tonight, it had to work out that this comes first, and it just does. And this is what it means by seek ye first. It means an honest-to-God commitment to yourself. That come hell or high water, you are going to serve yourself first. Because in doing that, you are so much better prepared to serve others. If you give and give and give and never take the time to refill that givingness, sooner or later it gets harder and harder. You have to take time for yourself, have to take time to return to center, to remember who you truly are every day. This evening, I confess that I want to talk briefly first just about this afternoon's video. I actually went back and watched it because I'm kind of disconnected in those states when I do those videos. It's not coming from my egoic self. I'm just a channel, and I'm not really consciously aware of the whole thing. So when I go back, it's kind of fun to watch myself, and even more fun to be able to laugh with myself. Just like now. The bottom line is this evening we are looking at that different perspective. We are evolving ourselves through the journey. As with everything, we live in a holographic universe. Everything is reflecting the truth of our being. Everything. The microcosm is always reflecting the macrocosm, and the macrocosm is always reflecting the microcosm. In this 30-day journey, we are coming through various stages in a reflection of the rest of our life's journey, our whole physical journey. We move from a place of believing we're not, and then we come to a place of believing we could be and that we can get there. And we slowly begin to move to a place of understanding that the vast majority of us, and when I say us, I'm talking about, an individualized person. 80% of your being, 90% of your being is totally aware of what you truly are. And there's just this tiny little tip of the iceberg that's really confused. The goal, of course, is to... Jason, how you doing? I see I had just touched base and was, short story, we'll talk about that later, to Jason Hopkinson. So just a shout out to you. Good to see you. And nice to be here. We're having a meditation this evening. You're more than welcome to join us. The more the merrier. So, in this progression of our life, we eventually come to this place of understanding that, in actuality, the entirety of us is already standing on that other shore. That conscious awakening is not a place to get to. It's simply an understanding that here you are. The Buddhists sum it up so beautifully, and it is the most wonderful mantra. And I think for this evening, actually, we're going to use this one. I had settled on something else, but we're just going to go with this tonight. And that mantra is Gate Gate, Paragate, Parasam Gate, Bodhi Svaha. Gone, gone, all the way gone, all of us gone, already standing on the shore of enlightenment, already standing in a state of full conscious awareness, already realizing our oneness, already there, standing on that other shore. Svaha, a joyous expression of that truth, reflecting right back to that sea of consciousness. Right back, a clean lens, a perfect reflection. This is what we are. This is the joy of the journey. This is the end before the next beginning. And it's a never-ending cycle of these. It's never going to end. What fun would that be? The true joy is in the ever-evolution, becoming aware in more and more rarefied states in being of a larger and larger and more wondrous and magical and mystical universe that goes beyond time and space, beyond our comprehension of physicality, beyond our idea of dimensions, to levels that are beyond expression, through the shallow frozen blocks that try to trap experience that we would call words. Hello, Janet. Nice to see you, and I'm not sure whether you're talking about your afternoon or the video, but if you like the video and that's what you're talking about, that's great. Yeah, I personally enjoyed watching myself on that video. No ego included in that. It's just kind of fun to see what comes out of me sometimes and go, wow, that seemed to hit the nail on the head. Why couldn't I think of that? Maybe we all need to do a more of that, a little more not thinking. I want to, first of all, before we begin this, just say out of gratitude to each and every one of you who participates in any way towards raising your own consciousness. It is every one of you that make a difference in the world. It truly is. Each one of us is special. Each one of us is unique. Each one of us has a unique perspective that should be celebrated, not argued with. It's okay. In the end, we're already there, already on that other shore. With that, I'm going to take my face out of the picture and bring you to the candle. And we will enjoy the waves together. Allow ourselves to come to a relaxed position. Our back in its natural, slightly curved, upright position. Allow your head to come in alignment with your spine, as if the entirety of your being was being suspended from a divine thread reaching from your crown chakra up into the heavens. Allow yourself a deep, conscious breath. Follow the waves of divine light emanating from that sea of consciousness. Breaking upon the shores of your growing, expanding awareness. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhi svaha. We stand together on the shore. Waves from that sea of consciousness crashing upon our awareness. No distance separates us. We are here together, here now in this moment, entangled by common purpose. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhi svaha. There is nothing to do. No place to get to. You are already here. We are all already here. Standing on the shores of enlightenment. Laughing good-naturedly at our own folly. In your mind's eye, allow yourself to gaze out upon the waves of consciousness flowing eternally from that sea of consciousness. Rest here in silence with me. With every wave, allow your sense of self to fade. Allow yourself to dissolve into the surf. That surf of divine conscious light. Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhi svaha. 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 Allow yourself to sense the mounting stillness within. Notice there is no past, no future, no problems, no concerns in this eternal moment of now. Gate, gate, paragate, parasam gate, bodhi svaha. 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 gone, gone, all the way gone. Every one of us gone, already standing on the other shore, already standing on the shore of enlightenment, already there, all of us there. Swaha. Allow yourself to take in a deep, conscious breath. Hold it for just a brief second, and then release it in an exhalation of gratitude. Gratitude that indeed you are already there. The wholeness and oneness you seek, you already are. When you're ready, may slowly open your eyes. This is going to be the focus this week. Tomorrow we're going to get back into the rest of the mantras. Tomorrow morning it's going to be Om Mani Padme Hum. Of course, that mantra is an expression of the truth, the divine jewel that lays in the heart of the lotus, the divinity that you are, that spark of consciousness, that mirror reflecting that sea of consciousness back onto itself. Allow yourself this week to develop a sense of joy in these mantra meditations. A sense that you truly are coming to understand that you are already there, already standing on that shore of enlightenment. You know, I mentioned to one member today, I see that you have this. I see you all already standing there, right beside me, right beside the entirety of the human race, on that other shore, that shore of enlightenment, that shore of constant and divine connection with that sea of consciousness. The oneness of the entirety and magnificence of the all that we truly, truly are. Have a blessed, blessed night. Thank you all for your wonderful and insightful posts and the effort and time you take to raise your own awareness. For that, I am deeply in a state of gratitude towards you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow morning.